On the way down screaming, if all we have is time, then we'll be alright.
What is going on, guys? My name is George Oliver Wolfie, and welcome to the season 46 review, episode 32 of my 10 weekly update series. And as there's only 19 hours until the new season begins, I thought I literally have to do my season review today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy what we have to say. We're going to start off with the top goal scorers in leagues. Premier League, all the Championship leagues, League One leagues, and League Two leagues. So the overall top scorer from all four tiers, ignoring the conference because there are just too many leagues to look through there. But I've gone through every league just to find these stats for you guys. So we'll get straight on with who has the most points in all the Premier League, Championship, League One, and League Two leagues. So let's get started.
Turn it up, I'll get the
So it is League Two, Group 6 that houses the overall top scorers in the top four tiers. That team is SC Ravenshead, who managed to get a massive 91 points last season, winning 29 out of his 34 games, drawing 4 and losing only 1. He conceded only 13 goals as well and scored over 100. So a really good season for him, and he has the most points scored by a single team in season 46.
Turn it up, I'll get
Next up, we come on to the overall top scorer out of the top four tiers, and that is Matt Farrell, a 24-year-old English forward from Newcastle Gentlemen's Club, who is in League Two, I believe. Yeah, it was in League Two. So he has an absolutely incredible season, and in the league managed to get 53 goals in 34 games, as well as 14 assists. So absolutely incredible season. 1 card and a 7.2 rating. You can see his overall stats, scored pretty much 200 in 300 games. So absolutely incredible player. Loads of awards he's already had. And if we look at his statistics, there you go. You can see he scored 23 goals more than his nearest rival, Michel True, from France, from Norfolk Football Club. So absolutely incredible season for Matt Farrell, and he is the top scorer in the top four tiers.
Turn it up, I'll get
Now we have the player with most assists in all of the top four tiers, and that is David Hereford from Headlong FC, a 32-year-old centre mid or offensive centre mid from England. He, as you can see, in between 4 and 4.5 star rec, but losing his rec fairly quickly. Massive routine, 53 routine, pretty good key skills. He got 29 assists in 34 games, as well as 15 goals as well. So incredible season for him. 5.8 rating. You can see his overall stats there. But if we look on his statistics page for his league, he got 29 assists with Marlon Britton, also from Headlong SC, getting 24 assists, and another one from Headlong SC in the top 4, Lucas Antunes, getting himself 19 assists. An incredible season for those guys, and I do believe that actually saw Headlong FC get first place in the league as well. So he was obviously one of the main people, no, second place, sorry, by 1 point. But you can tell they just had an incredible season because of the assists and players that they had providing those assists.
Turn it up, I'll get
Next up, we have the team with most team goals, and that is Newcastle United FC from League Two, Group 51. He has got 155 goals in his 34 games, but I do believe that is largely because of the two teams at the bottom of the table here, Gornick Lewes and Southend United, having 486 and 422 goals respectively. So I do believe that was because of them. You saw Headlong FC had 151 goals, but they just pipped them to the top. Another League Two team having the top award for most goals or most 15 goals. So very impressive by Newcastle United FC. Also finished first, so they will be on their way up to League One next season, and good luck to them.
Turn it up, I'll get the glory.
Now this award, I'm sure Veni FC will not be proud for him to have this. The biggest margin of victory in the top 4 tiers in the league goes to the match between Manchester Titans FC and hashtag Venigate. He changed his name from Veni FC recently, to put Venigate. Now you can see the reason why it was such a big victory. A team of pretty much all 5-star players against a team with just one 4.5-star, one 4-star, and one 3.5-star, and the rest very poor players. These are all his youth players that, or well, most are, I think anyway. Yeah, some are youth players, as you can see here. Christopher Hart will probably have quite a bit of potential, which will be why Veni is playing these players, so that when they get to the sort of level of Manchester Titans players, they'll have a lot of routine, like Mark Stead does here. So you may be wondering what this game was. Now, if we look at their head-to-head earlier in the season, they had a 5-3 defeat to Veni to Titans, as well as in a friendly match, a 4-0 win for Titans. In the league, you can see here that Veni was bottom already and with a massive goal difference because he had been losing the games before, and this game was obviously no different for him, and he lost 37-0. So 37-0, the biggest margin of victory this season. You can see here where I'm not even sure who that was up front. Let's have a look. Luke Terry had, I think that's 11 goals for him. So that's an incredible match there. You would love to have been on Manchester Titans teams, but 37-0 is the biggest victory in the top 4 divisions, and that goes to Manchester Titans FC. Now, before I go on to my league awards for my League 2 group, I'm going to do something that I normally do in every single TM Weekly Update, and I'll do it for the last time in Season 46, and that is get a crappy youth pool. So we're going to say it to old talents like we normally do. Any position will get this report. This is kind of a nice little break in between all the awards. We're going to go on to our league, like I said, in a minute, and then we'll do friendly matches in between our league and our team awards. But first off, we've got to look at these two guys who are Benny Wallace and Herbert Addis. We're going to look at them both. I think we're going to start with Herbert Addis because we don't particularly need his position. So let's have a quick look at him. No potential whatsoever. That's crappy youth pool number 1. Let's have a look at Benny Wallace. See if we get anything in this guy. No, not worth keeping. So, sick. There we go. So, there you go, nice little break in between that for you guys, and that is our final crappy youth ball of this season. So hopefully we'll get something a bit better next season. Hopefully we'll be able to expand our youth academy a little bit as well. Now we go on to the league awards, and we start off with the top goal scorer in the league, which was Danny English of Nodtown CFC, a 23-year-old English forward, 4.2 rec, and pretty good player all round, with 15 finishing, 20 long shots. Really good player. He got in, if we look at his statistics, he got 42 goals in 34 games. So incredible season he had, but still he got 11 goals less than the overall top goal scorer in the 4 divisions, so a lot less. If we look down the list a little bit, we can see that our first player is Cameron Vale with 28 goals, pretty much in the pack really. Yeah, then we also have Ed Hill with 21 goals, Anthony Sampson with 20, Tommy Norland with 16, and then we've got down a bit more to people like Mark Russell. So pretty good season for Danny English, and not too bad for our top goal scorers either. So, but Danny English obviously gets the overall top award, with Sainide Mandrapa just behind him on 41 goals, and Joe Wright just behind him on 40. Next up, we have the most assists by a single player, and that award goes to Vidi Pascali of FC Charlemont, another 4-star player here, who's only just 4-star actually, although he's almost 4.5-star as a forward. pretty good player, good stats all round. And if we look at his statistics, he got 24 assists in 34 games. And you can see there, we got the bronze medal in terms of assists. Matt Turnbull got 22 assists, only 2 off getting the top amount of assists in the whole league. Chas King getting second place for Malvern Town with 23. So as you can see, very, very close actually. We almost got to a top a gold medal basically for assists, but not quite. We also have Charlie Johnson and Ed Hill on 15 assists, Stephen Wright on 12, and then we didn't really have anyone after that. So they were our four main assist people, and yeah, pretty good, I'd say that. So Rudy Pascali is the top assist man in the whole league. So well done to him, and well done to FC Charlemont. Now we come on to an award that we didn't do for the top 4 tiers, and that is the most productive player. And this award goes to a Sparta Parkdale English forward called Joe Wright, 25-year-old, pretty good player all round. As you can see, 4.3 rec as a forward, pretty good key skills as well. And he got this award for having a productivity of 56. Now, productivity is goals plus assists, and he got top in that with 56. Senad Mandrapa got 52. So again, the second place him, and Rudy Pascali actually got 48. So another good performance by him. Edge Hill was our top productive player with 36 rating, Cameron Vale getting a 32 rating, and Matt Turnbull a 27. So we have quite a few players with a high productivity, but none with a massively high when you look at the top 3 there. So hopefully that'll improve a bit next season, but congrats to Ed Hill for going fairly hard the leaderboard, but mainly congrats to Sparta Parkdale for having Joe Wright as the most productive player in the league. Finally, Senad Mandrapa actually wins an award now instead of getting second place like he has done in a few. Now, this 23-year-old forward from Bosnia and Herzegovina wins the award for most man of the matches. And as you can see, he's an incredible player. 4.5 star, 4.6 rec as a forward. Pretty good key skills as well. Although I would have thought they would have been a bit higher for 4.5 star, but still just as good as Anthony Sampson is. And if we look at his man of matches, just look at that, 41 goals, 11 assists, incredible player. But man of matches, he got 10 man of matches this season, which puts him at the top, closely followed by Harry Bentley getting 9 and Danny English getting 9. So they are the top 3 in terms of man of matches. If we scroll down, Matt Turnbull gets 5 and Cameron Vale got 4. But other than that, as you can see, we had quite a few getting 2 and then a few getting 1, but not the best of seasons, being honest, in terms of people getting man of matches on our team. But congrats to Malvern getting himself an award for Cyanide Mandrapa with most man of the matches. And now the last award for other people in the league before we go on to my own team goes for the biggest win in the league. And it's no surprise it's come against Braintree Athletic Football Club. So this award goes to Sparta Parkdale, who in the last round of season 46 got this award. Otherwise, it would have been a joint victory between myself and I can't even remember who it was, but someone else won 19-0 against Braintree Athletic, and we would have got joint top in that award. But Sparta Parkdale nicked it in the last round with a 26-0 victory. So incredible stuff by him there, smashing the one we got with his forward Larcher getting several goals in that. I think that's 9 goals there. Or is it 8? I can't even tell. I can't even count properly. I think that's 8 goals he got there. So incredible result there. And well done. 26-0, snatched it at the death as well. So congrats to Sparta Parkdale for that one. Now we're going to finish that second part before we go on to our actual team awards with 3 friendly matches. So as always, we have MGFC and his Macedonian team, I think that is, Abroad Boys. And we also have a Syrian team, FB Khan Shaikun, I think. I think that's how you say it, I'm not sure. But we'll start off with this team as it's a new one, and he doesn't have enough pros, so we're not going to do that. We're going to start off with Abroad Boys. So let's see how this match goes. We start off, as always, we'll have a look at how we've done head to head, and we have, when it loads, just pause that. We have drawn one 3-all and won one 4-1. So hopefully this time round we'll be able to win it. We haven't changed up our team since the last league match, so I doubt we're going to smash them. And yeah, 2-0 win. Hill continuing his dominance over this season, so that's a really good performance by him as always. And then we go on to MGFC. We'll accept his here and let's see how this one goes. So as you know, this has become sort of a weekly feature to the video, and if we look at the results, we've lost 8, won 5, drawn 2. So we've seemed to perform better in friendly matches than league matches. Let's see how this one goes, and let's have a look. 3-1 win. That's a good way to end the season. And Botius actually scores as well, which is brilliant for him. So really good to see him actually performing well. Johnson gets a goal, Hill gets another goal. So brilliant match all round, and we've actually beaten him for once. So let's get back on with our team awards, I suppose, after that little nice break. We'll start off by showing you who has the most caps this season, who has the most goals, assists, productivity, man of the matches, highest rating, and most or fewest cards. To start off with matches, Eddie Hill and Tommy Norland have both played 85 matches. Russell's played 84, Turnbull and Spalding and Johnson playing 83. So we have a lot of people that have played games this season, and as you can see, most of them have played pretty well as well when we look at these. So, players, not a bad season for them. If we then look at goals, Cameron Vale has scored 50 goals with Samson scoring 49. Hill has scored 36, and again Norland with 30 goals. Assist-wise, we have Matt Turnbull with 45 assists. That's incredible. We're more than one every other game. Hill has 31 assists, Johnson 28, Wright 24. Then productivity, obviously Hill is top of that with 67 productivity. Yeah, Vale has 61 with Turnbull 56, Samson on 54. Man of the matches, Samson dominates that with 13 man of the match awards compared to Vale's 7 and Turnbull's 6. Rating, that's actually Turnbull with a 5.90 rating in 83 games, which is incredible for him to have been so highly rated throughout the whole season. And then cards, Longfellow's got 12 cards, Nugent 9, Spalding 8, Turnbull 6. At the other end, if we look at people that have played quite a few matches, Palombo's got no cards, Istra's got no cards, Reed's only got 1, as has Norland. So they've all played quite a lot of matches, so good to see them not having too many cards over this season. But now let's get on to some awards for our team. Start off with the award for matches of the season. Now there are 2 winners to this, one for the most entertaining match and one for just it simply being incredible results. So obviously the most incredible result, which should be match of the season for us, is our 19-0 victory over Braintree Athletic Football Club away. That's an incredible match. You can see Hill and Vale getting tons of goals there, but with Vale just dominating in terms of goals. But somehow Samson got man of the match in that. But still, incredible game for us there. And that has to be one of our games of the season. Definitely one of the most entertaining games, because this was while I was in Belgium on a history trip with my school. I was able to just see this match while it was happening. I just kept on checking out more and more goals going in. So this is an incredible match. But then we also have one against Ash United when we were away against him. As you can see, the teams are pretty equal. But this is just such an entertaining match, with it being a 4-4 draw. We came back from, well, they came back from 2-1 down to go level. Then they came back from 3-2 down to go 4-3 up. But then 93 minutes in, 3 minutes in added time, Cameron Vale saved our skin by getting a equalising goal. So it's just such a really interesting game there. And full house as well, as you saw there, 21,000 seats, attendance 21,000. So it was just one of those incredible games, all in all. For this award, I think there are three worthy winners. So two of them are friendly matches, but one is a league match, and that is this one at home against Nottingham CFC. His team, as you can see, is a lot better than ours. He has pretty much all 4-star players except for two 3.5 stars, but then that's made up for the fact that he has two 4.5 stars. And at this moment in time when we played him earlier on in the season, you can see that we were down in 6th and he was down up in 5th. So we were level on points on 29 at this stage, but his team was so much better than ours, and we just came out of a losing streak actually when this match happened, and we managed to turn our season round a bit by winning 5-3. We came we just, I didn't say we dominated, but this was just one of those matches where our team played so well. We didn't create so many chances, but 7 out of 8 shots were on target, which is just great to see. And they were all good shots because 5 of them went in. So it was just one of those games that showed our team did play very well. 5 different goal scorers as well, which was good to see. We did have people able to score goals. And it was just a moment that turned around our season a bit. Then we have the two friendly matches. One was our match against Landers, which we lost 3-0. And yes, I know 3-0 is a defeat, but this was against the previous Premier League champions, because Main Road has won the Premier League this season. But against the previous Premier League champions, I was pretty happy with that. Istra had a stunning game, being honest. And then we look at the other game. This was against Magicians Forest in another friendly match, which he challenged us, and he only won 1-0. And he is in the Championship, I believe he was fighting in then. No, yeah, he was fighting to get in the Premier League. So I was really happy to just been able to only lose 1-0 against him in this match. So 3 really good team performances all round. Now comes the award for signing of the season, and I think there are 3 very worthy winners. You can already see their names at the top. It's just what order they come in. I think third place has to go to Jakub Boetius. Now, he was bought right at the end of the season and has only played 2 games, which he hasn't actually scored in. But for 29.7 million to get a player of his quality, yeah, with such a cheap wage, such cheap wage, young age. He has 20 finishing as well. Just an incredible player for so cheap. I was really happy to have been able to buy him, even though it was late on in the season. Then I think second place has to go to Radovon Istra. Now, we bought him right at the start of the season for 32.7 million. In 28 games, he's made 3 league assists and only conceded 44. Incredible season he's had. He's actually got 8 assists altogether this season, which is incredible for a goalkeeper. As you can see, 4.2 rec, pretty low wage for a 4-star player. 27 incredible stats as well. We played so well for us this season. He's currently up for sale, as you can see as well, for 50 million, which ends in a day's time. So great player, and I'll be sad to see him go if he does get sold, which I hope he does because he's such a good player. But he has to be our silver medal for signing this season. I'd say Vale has to be our top signing. Yeah, played 27 games, 28 goals in terms of league. 4 assists, 3 cards, 75 million for him was absolutely incredible. And hopefully one day he'll be 4.5 stars. So fingers crossed that, but he just has to be our signing of the season for season 46. And on the other end of the spectrum, we have sale of the season. And there are only really 2 big sales we did this season. We got rid of Cody Potter for 20 million exactly. And I thought that was a really good bit of business. I did. His key skills aren't brilliant, but 20 million was a great price for him. And also Paul Honeybadger Flavel went to Ceiling Plasterers FC. And he's also such a great signing, 25 million there, and he's played pretty well for him as well. So 2 good bits of business, but none quite like Robert Beach of season 45. Right, he went for 50 million when we only bought him for 20, but still really good signing sales actually. We pretty much got rid of Honey Badger for twice as much as we bought him. So I was really happy with that, and 2 really good sales. Now we come on to defensive player of the season, and that includes defenders and goalkeepers, but not defensive midfielders because they'll be midfield player of the season. But we have obviously a top 3 in this. We've got a gold, a bronze, and a silver. I'm just going to go through them in the order of what they played. So we've got up here the the statistics for this season, just so you can look at them. And first of all, our bronze medal in terms of defender of the season goes to Albert Spalding, the 27-year-old Englishman. Really good season for him. We bought him last season, right at the end actually, for 8.1 million and 19 tackling. Absolutely incredible to say he's only 27 at the moment, and really low price actually for 19 tackling. But really good, just under 4-star. Doubt he's going to make that though, as any time soon, if at all. But really good season for him. If we look at his statistics, he's played 83 games, 7 assists, 3 man matches, 8 cards, a 5.41 rating. Then the top 2, we have Charles Manning and Randall von Istra. I think Istra has to come second in this one. No, for one, so we've seen him once before already. Upsell, as I've already mentioned. If we look at his statistics, Istra down here, 73 games, 8 assists, which is incredible for a goalkeeper. 2 man of the matches, 5.39 rating, and 0 cards. So he's just had a really good season, been the rock in there. But Charles Manning is our defender of the season, 25-year-old, 3.94 rates, is so close to 4-star at the moment. And really low wage for such a good player. He's been incredible throughout the season, and the reason why I've given him this award, being honest, is because you've seen there 17 out of 20 injury prone, but he's still been able to play 76 games. He's got 6 goals, 8 assists, 14 productivity there, 2 man matches, 3 cards, 5.39 rating, just like Istra. Yes, I know that is slightly lower than Spalding, but Manning has just been such a rock constantly. He's been so consistent, and he's managed to survive without injury throughout the whole season pretty much. So that's the main reason why he's got the award, to say he's only just played slightly worse than Spalding, but still both great players. And our defence has actually been really solid this season, which has been nice. A nice change to usual. Now, this award, as with the other ones, has a bronze, silver, and gold medal position. We've got the statistics like we have done before, and our bronze medal for midfielder of the season goes to Mark Russell, the 25-year-old Englishman, 3.992 rec or 3.99 as mid-centre. Hopefully, will be a 4-star pretty soon. Really good player, low wage, and really good key skills. He's just been so solid this season. If we look at the statistics for him, he's fairly low down actually. In 84 games, he's got 14 goals, 18 assists, 2 man of the matches, 5 cards, and a 5.23 rating. That's why he's not any higher, mainly because of his rating. He has done a lot in games, but other than scoring and getting assists, he hasn't made too much of an impression. Unlike our silver medal position, which goes to Charlie Johnson, the 26-year-old, just 4-star. He's up for 65 million. And what a player, he's been really good key skills, goal star in work rate. If we look at his statistics, he has got 17 goals and 28 assists in 83 games. Really good season for him. 3 man of the matches, 2 cards, and a 5.42 rating. So he's just been so solid over the season. And hopefully, if someone manages to buy him, he will be able to continue that elsewhere. But here's our silver medal. Our midfielder of the season has to be Matt Turnbull, the 27-year-old, up for 60 million at the moment. So with his, look at that, 35 out of 40 in terms of passing and crossing, which are really important for a midfielder, especially on the wing. If we look at his statistics, he is our highest rated player of the entire season with a 5.92 rating, 45 assists in 83 games, 11 goals, 6 man of the matches, and 6 cards. Incredible player this season. You can't say that anyone else has been a better player in midfield than Matt Turnbull this season. Absolutely incredible player. And hopefully someone else will be able to do just as well as he's done for me in the future when they sign him. Now on to attacking player of the season, and as I've said, there are three candidates for this one, and they're the usual suspects, I guess. We're going to start off with the bronze medal position for this one, and I'm actually going to give it to Ed Hill. Now, you might be a bit surprised about that because he is our most productive player, but in terms of actually attacking, he hasn't been our top goal scorer. So if we look at the stats, you can see Ed Hill has got 36 goals in 85 games, which is still really good, but a 5.43 rating just isn't as good as the other two contenders to this medal. And the silver medal for it goes to Anthony Sampson, the 25-year-old upsell, as you'll see, for 33.4 million. Incredible price, being honest. I mean, he should be worth way more than that. So in terms of what he's done this season, if we look at his stats, he's scored 49 goals in 81 games, 5 assists, 13 man of the matches, which is absolutely incredible at a 5.62 rating across the season. He has been such a good player for us, and hopefully someone will buy him on and he'll do just as well for them. So he has been an incredible player when you look at that, but no one has been better than Cameron Vale, which I've just actually closed his tab there, so I have to bring that back up. But no one's been a better attacking player than Cameron Vale. What a player he's been, as we just have a look at his stats: 50 goals in 71 games, 11 assists in that time as well, 7 man of the matches, 3 cards. You can't get a better attacking player than that, to be honest. If we have a look at him now, his page is loaded. 22 years old, under 500k wage for someone that is halfway to being a 4.5 star player. Incredible buy when we bought him at the start of the season, and he has just been so good. So hopefully he can continue that form onto next season. Now comes the under 25-year-old player of the season award, and there are 3 contenders for this, and we've just spoken about them for the last award, the attacking player of the season. It's Vale, Hill, and Sampson, the medal winners here. And I'm going to give the bronze medal actually to Cameron Vale, mainly because he's been hit by so many injuries this season. I can't really give a player of the season award to someone who hasn't been around for all of the season. But here's our bronze medal where we've already seen his stats: 50 goals in 71 games. That's incredible for him. But he was just pipped to second by Ed Hill, who has been so productive this season. No, but in terms of rating, he hasn't been quite as consistent. Unlike the gold medal winner, Anthony Sampson, I've already said, upsell for 33.4 million. Go and get him if you want him. Absolutely incredible season he's had. He is our highest rated under 25-year-old, actually, out of everyone who has played quite a load of games. 49 goals is absolutely incredible amount to have had. And what a player he is. Really good key skills as well for strikers. So he has to be our under 25-year-old player of the season. Now the penultimate award is for over 25-year-old player of the season, and there are 3 candidates to this: Charlie Johnson, Matt Turnbull, and Radovon Istra. And if we look at the statistics, they're all pretty high up on the rating. We'll start off with the bronze medal, which I'm going to give to Charlie Johnson. He has been such a good player, up for sale at 65 million. He is really good all season. If we look at his stats, he is ranked 7th overall in terms of rating. 28 assists, 17 goals this season, 5.42 rating. Absolutely incredible. He does have a high rating in Istra, but I'm going to explain why Istra gets the silver medal for over 25 player of the season, and that is purely because without him we wouldn't have survived in League Two, because we didn't have another good goalkeeper, whereas we did have another good right midfielder. He had so much pressure on his shoulders with not having a good alternative for the majority of the season, and he managed to cope with that pressure, conceding only 44 goals in 28 games this season. He is a bit further down in terms of rating, but that's because he played fewer games and did concede quite a few in some of them. So, but still, what a season from him. But that leaves Matt Turnbull to take the gold medal for over 25-year-old player of the season. Another one up for sale, 60 million for him. Incredible key skills for a player, great pace, which you need for a winger, as well as strength and stamina, passing, crossing, positioning, work rate, all things like that. He's assisted 45 goals in 83 games, scored 11 himself as well, 6 man matches, 6 cards. I can't emphasize enough how good he has been this season. So he has to be our over 25-year-old player of the season. But now we come on to the big one, the player of the season. Now Turnbull, Hill and Vale are the top three here for this award. And I think bronze medal has to go to Cameron Vale. Now he has been good, and like I've said, he's an incredible player and such a good price we got for him. He's been so good this season, 50 goals in 71 games. Absolutely incredible. But his injury spells have cost him, I think, from being our top player this season. I think if he hadn't got injured so much, he would have won this award. But the other two have just been there more often and been more consistent than he has, because he's dropped off a bit at the end of the season. But he gets bronze. A bit of a shock it might be that Matt Turnbull is actually going to get the silver. He is such a good player, but being honest, I think when you look at the productivity, he comes third in that with 56, because he hasn't been able to score as many goals. Yes, he's assisted a lot and got a lot of man of matches, but being honest, I just don't think to win this award, I think he needed to score just a few more. But he is, when you look at that, he is actually our best rated player. So I could actually make this award a joint first with Ed Hill, who has been our most productive player this season, which is the reason why I'm giving him the award of player of the season, because 36 goals, 31 assists is absolutely incredible in 85 games. So that's the reason why he's up there. I'd say it's more of a joint effort between these two, but still, both of them such good players this season, and I give the award for player of the season to both of them, I think. So, but such good players, and hopefully Turnbull, like I've said, will go to a good team where he can continue his incredible format there. So that has been my season review, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you who you think should have got the awards for your team, or who should have got them for my team if you disagree with them as well. Well, leave a like if you are looking forward to season 47, and subscribe if you are new to my channel for weekly Trophy Manager update videos, as well as other stuff. There will be a Rocket League video out soon, so I've recorded it with another Trophy Manager player. You'll see who that is in a day or so's time. There'll also be a video out either tomorrow or Tuesday for the start of season 47, so I can show you if I've bought anyone who has sold. And I hope you're looking forward to this new season, guys, because I certainly am. It should be a great season. And yeah, let me know if you're looking forward to it down in the comment section below. And my name has been George, on Wolfie. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, and thank you for the support on this series. I can't thank you guys enough. I'll see you in the next video.